that he's been gone nearly 2 weeks now, and we're really worried something awful might have happened to him. Yeah, we'll be here. Thank you.
Listen, I know we said we'd leave it to Pete, but if Kane knows more than he's letting on, we need to find that out now. I'm going to go and talk to him.
I called the police.
You what?
They're sending someone round.
Are you sure about this? It's one thing having it out with Kane.
Dad, Ross is missing. What choice have we got?
Yeah, you saw what Kane was like. Anyone can see he's hiding something.
Yeah, and the longer we leave it, the worse it could be.
So if he won't tell us the truth, let's see what he has to say to the police.
So how long are we going to keep up the silent treatment for? Or aren't I allowed to ask any difficult questions either?
Far away. Suppose you think I've seen to Ross and all.
No, I never said that. But I know you. And there's more to this than you're telling me. Look, if you know where Ross is...
I don't. OK? At least, not anymore.
What do you mean?
Well, I've told you already. I grabbed him, threw him into the back of a van, and then I got him as far away from the wedding and Debbie as I possibly could.
And then what? I can't defend you to Emma if I don't know the truth. Please tell me he was still alive when you left him.
Of course he was. It's just where I left him that's a problem.
Hi, this is a bad time? No. Bernice was just going out, weren't you?
Picking up that little madam of a daughter of yours. Honestly, I'm nothing but a glorified taxi service these days.
It seems daft us both going.
Yeah, well, since Nicola's been bragging about chauffeur-driven limousines, Angel's been getting ideas above her station. And I don't wear a flat cap for anyone.
As you can probably guess, I haven't mentioned our little conversation. Need to know basis only.
Well, perhaps this will prove that I'm not messing around.
I don't know what to say.
We've got a deal would be a good start. Think about it, Jimmy. Quick sale, no chain. I can do all the legal work myself.
You've got this all worked out, haven't you?
I thought you needed to move quickly.
You know I do.
Well, then, I'm your answer. The longer you leave it, the worse the problem gets.
Nicola's gonna kill me.
So what do you say? We got a deal?
Deal.
You think you're clever, is that it? You think having this served on me gives you some sort of justice? I mean, where'd you get off freezing my assets?
Don't you mean our assets? Or what's left of them? Did you actually think you'd get away with hiding everything from me?
This isn't over.
No. It never is with you, is it, Jay?
You know, maybe it's a blessing you lost the baby. That way it doesn't have to have you as a mother.
They're rather usual funeral hymns, of course, but knowing Val, I guess you'd want something a little more...
Out there.
Yeah.
Goes without saying. I just wish I knew what that was.
Well, we'll just have to put our heads together, won't we?
Should you be doing this now? You need to rest.
I'm fine. Honestly, I just forgot to take my medication.
Good, well, go and be fine at home. I mean it. I'll have a think. See if I can come up with some ideas.
OK.
How's Plain gonna get to his special place?
There you go. Rustled you up a couple of cheese toasties. Not exactly fine dining, but... well, you need to keep your strength up.
Everything I ever cared about has been taken away from me.
Excuse me? What about us too? We care about you.
I'm not hungry, all right?
Look what I've just found in the office. I was tidying away some old papers, and there it was, tucked away in a drawer. That's Val's handwriting in it. In the event of my death, and there's a DVD inside, look. Well, I wasn't nosy in a row. It just sort of fell out of it.
Did you know about that?
No idea.
So what are we waiting for? Let's put it on.
Mind your own business.
But it could be something important. What if it's Val's final wishes?
What made you think that it was a good idea to park the van on the edge of a quarry?
I was wound up. It was giving me grief. I just wanted to make sure it didn't go anywhere. I didn't know he'd get out, did I?
I don't believe this. What if he fell?
I went back and looked over the edge. I didn't see any blood or anything.
Well, that's something at least. But have you got any idea how this looks? If Emma found out?
Oh, what, you're going to tell her, are you?
No, of course not. I believe you. But that means nothing if Ross isn't here to back you up. He must have got away somehow. What if someone was passing and helped him?
What if he didn't? What if he's...
Well, we can't think about that right now. Just need to keep quiet and hope he turns up.
And until then, everybody points a finger at me.
Oh, Emma's frantic. She's lashing out. And I'd probably do the same. But as far as we know, Ross was alive when you left him. That's all there is to it.
What happened to Bernice working? Oh, I sent her home. I'm better off here. I was going mad cooped up thinking about it all. Val would hate that.
OK. Then how about we get quietly sloshed while we work?
I'm already a gin and tonic ahead of you.
Ooh, looks like I'm paying catch-up then.
You're needed at the B&B. I found a DVD from Val. It says it's to be watched in the event of a death. Did you know about it?
What? No. Well, she did say something like this after she had pneumonia, but I didn't think she'd actually do it. Has anybody watched it?
Well, that's why I'm here. Eric's refusing. But we thought you might want to see it.
Then you should go. I can cope here.
Better not keep Val waiting, had we?
It's a shame. I was hoping round two would be kicking off.
Not with you.
Emma having a go, Kane. From what I hear, she thinks that he killed Ross.
You don't want to believe everything you hear.
Well, there's a pretty good view from the Helter Skelter. Saw Kane speeding off in a van on the wedding day. No smoke without fire, if you ask me.
Good job it isn't it? And if you want a drink, I'd do yourself a favour and shut your big gob.
Oh, you're wearing that nice new designer dress Mummy sent you. Must have cost a small fortune.
Mummy says she's spending money like water.
Which is why I can't ask her for any, isn't it? So it's probably best not to mention that new for sale sign outside. Let's keep that as a special surprise for Mummy, shall we? I tell you what, you keep nice and quiet and I'll replace that Frozen DVD that I sold. That's my girl. Let's see if we can connect, shall we? Oh, I better answer that. It might be important. You get yourself a drink. Hello? Yes, that's me. Well, I remember showing you around the house, but you want to up your offer. What offer? Oh, my solicitor. Tell me, exactly what did he look like?
Hey, now Andy's got the kids for the night, we could actually lock ourselves away and go back to bed.
I thought we could go for something to eat, outside the village.
Before everyone starts kicking off, you mean?
Just don't worry about them. She'll back off, Kate.
I know she's worried about Ross. I hate us all being at each other's throats like this.
Hey, look, if you're planning a quiet drink in the Woolly, I'm just warning you, tongues are wagging. Kerry's mainly blabbered on about how she saw your dad speeding off on the day of the wedding from the top of the flipping Helter Skelter.
Brilliant.
I've done what I can to shut her up for now, but, well, you know what folk are like.
Yeah, though I just... Well, thanks for telling me, yeah.
If you see Dad, let him know. It's probably best if he keeps his head down for a couple of days.
Look, you don't have to go out if you don't want.
What I want is a quiet meal with my husband. Not too much to ask.
Ross runs when he's in trouble. It's probably best he stays away. At least this way, Debbie and Pete might stand a chance of making their marriage work.
Not if Emma has anything to do with it. Police. No prize for guessing who called.
We see nothing, right?
What do you think? Come in, why don't you?
Mr. Dingle, any chance we could have a word?
Do you have a choice?
Some information's come to our attention.
What sort of information?
What can you tell us about the disappearance of Ross Barton?
Yeah, I had words with Ross, so what?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time you've come to our attention for threatening behaviour.
No one threatened anyone. Tensions were high, that's all. Kane's daughter was marrying Ross's brother.
It's got nothing to do with the police. I don't know where Ross is.
Odd that. Only his family seemed to think you were the last person to see him, so you can see why they might be concerned.
I can understand that Emma is worried about Ross. I really do. I mean, he's my nephew. We're all on edge, but this has got nothing to do with Kane.
You know that for a fact, do we?
I know my husband.
Well, that's just it. So do we.
We don't have to watch you if you don't want to.
Of course we do. That's what Val wanted, innit? That's the whole point. She might have things that she wants to pass on.
Maybe Tracy's right. I know it's difficult, but if it gives us a clue as to the sort of send-off she wants...
It is Ruby's funeral tomorrow, and, well, we've not even made a start.
Didn't realise it was a race.
Dad, no. Come on, that's not what I meant. But we want to give her the best, don't we?
It's up to you. No one's forcing you.
She was right looker, wasn't she?
Yeah, I know. She used to have all the lads after her.
Turn it off, please. Turn it off.
Dad.
Off! Get out, will you? Just leave me alone. Get out!
Kane, please, what good will this do? You heard what the police said. They are watching you. Don't make things worse.
Hi. You saved me a trip.
Why did you go to the police?
He didn't. I did.
Oh, look, let's not go through this again. I understand that you're worried about Ross, but this has got nothing to do with Kate.
We all know he'd do anything to protect his precious daughter. She put you up to it, didn't she?
Are you really that stupid?
Nothing stupid about you both being late for the wedding.
Why was that? Getting your story straight. Covering for what you did to my son.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous. I was with them. It was nothing like that.
Do you seriously think I'd kill Ross just to stop him going to a wedding?
For Debbie, you would?
Have you heard yourself? This is Ross we're talking about. He couldn't handle that Debbie chose Pete over him, so he's gone off in a strop.
And you think I'll just accept that? Now who's being stupid?
He has run before.
Not this time. Ross is missing, and as far as I'm concerned, that's down to you. I'm not going to rest until I prove it.
I wasn't expecting you.
I bet you weren't.
Is there a problem?
You could say that.
Nothing that affects our deal, I hope.
Our deal? The one based on me being desperate, you mean?
Just trying to...
Oh, don't give me the flannel about helping me out. We both know you stand to make a fortune on this. Is that why you turned down the other offer on my behalf? That couple who came to view the house, they just called me, wanting to up their offer. Ring any bells?
Look, Jimmy...
So I'm thinking, what's to stop me taking it? Or, for that matter, going to the police and getting you defrocked or whatever it is they do to dodgy solicitors.
There won't be any need for that, OK? We can find a solution to this.
Right. Well, then you better start talking.
Your daughter did this. What kind of slapper sleeps with two brothers? Oh, but then she probably learned that from her.
What did you do for Ross there, you little carjacking angel? Nice job.
Come on, Kane, don't let her wind you
Yo,
up.
she's banging on about protecting her son. We all know full well you tried to kill him yourself.
How dare you!
Enough!
I won't be intimidated by you!
I've not even started yet, sweetheart.
Even she thinks she killed him! Oi! I never said that. You're putting words in my mouth. It's written all over your sour little face.
I don't care what any of you think. Go to the police, because you got nothing on me. You called the police?
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sit around while you dig dirt on Kane. I've got to do something.
What do you mean?
I'm going to do whatever it takes to find my boy.
What's she talking about, Pete?
Oh, she's missed it. It's all kicking off with Kane and Emma again. You don't think she's right, do you? Do you think he's done away with Ross?
How would I know?
Well, you work with him. Somebody must have said something.
Well, I've not been anywhere near the garage. I'm not exactly going to ask, am I? I've got enough on my plate nearly killing Ashley.
What? I asked him to call round because I thought it would do you good to talk to someone that knew what you were going through. I thought it would make things better. What have you done to him?
He just keeled over on me and started having a fit.
Is he all right?
No thanks to me. Have you got any idea what you're supposed to do when somebody has a seizure?
Yeah, you just leave them to it and make sure that the area's safe.
What did I do? Exactly the opposite. He could have been really hurt because of me.
I only know because I've seen him fit before. You'll know next time.
Yeah, I finished the job off, eh? I've 2 lives on my hands because I'm a waste of space.
Dan, I know what happened to Ruby was horrible. But there is literally nothing anyone could have done. You stayed with her. And you gave her comfort.
I can't face the funeral tomorrow.
And what about Amelia? Promised her you were going to speak to her and she needs you.
That's it. She doesn't. Nobody does. Ruby'd understand. I think it's better for everybody if I'm not there.
You were going to dig up some dirt on my dad?
No, but I had to tell her something to stop her calling the police, didn't I?
Oh, well, that really works, Pete. Now look.
Yeah, well, I thought she'd back off.
Obviously not. So thanks for making things 10 times worse.
Yeah, well, what was I supposed to do, eh? Mum on one side, you on the other. You have no idea how hard this is for me. Like, I'm just trying to keep a lid on things. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't realise that it was getting to you like this.
What he's done. Ross is still my brother, of course it's got to me.
So whatever happens, okay, I'm here for you. You know that, don't you? You can talk to me. You don't have to bottle everything up. I will understand.
I would do anything for you.
I know. I know I'm going to get through this together. Okay? I promise.
Oh, I love you so much.
Moira stood there defending him. And she knows what he's capable of. But even she can't be that deluded.
And escalating this into a full-scale war is not going to help anyone, is it? Emma, you chose to call the police. That means we have to leave them to do their job.
Mum and Dad's all right. Don't. All that matters is getting Ross back.
Yeah.
We're sorry to disturb you.
What is it? Have you found Ross?
We're not sure, but there's been a development.
What do you mean? What sort of development?
I think we better come inside.
I'm not trying to blackmail you.
No, you're just threatening to tell Nicola if I don't sell to you.
It's just business. I'm offering you a good deal.
And if I go to the police, what do you think they'll call it? Fraud?
Okay. Maybe I can look at the figures again.
No. I've had a better idea. I'll take this place in part exchange.
What? But that's impossible.
Well, it's either that or I take the better offer. Trust me, Nicola's no threat. She's gonna kill me whatever happens, so it's up to you. Take it or leave it.
I don't know, maybe we pushed Dad too far. But he can't keep burying his head in the sand.
Even so, it can't have been easy seeing those pictures.
Typical Val. Who knows what pearls of wisdom she had in store? There's nothing she liked more than a captive audience.
We were kind of hoping it might give us an idea what to do for the funeral.
Where's the DVD now?
Eric's got it.
He threw us out. None of us picked it up. Mood he was in, he's probably smashed it to pieces by now.
But if he hasn't and it's Val's last wishes, we owe it to her to watch it, don't we?
Of course, yes.
We're going to have to try and get it back.
Thanks for dropping me in it with Debbie. But I thought we agreed you'd back off.
Pete, please.
No, she has got to hear this. I'm finding things hard too, you know.
Pete, seriously, mate, not now.
Why did you have to go shooting your mouth off?
They found a body.
What?
Police call Rambo for.
Yeah, well, where did they find it?
We don't know. They think it might be Ross.
Adam Richman's turning up the heat on the Barbecue Champs. New at 9, it's the semi-finals. Next, though, it's touch and go for Jason in the first of 2 trips tonight to Coronation Street.